Every day we wait for a postman to come so that he can bring a letter for us. People used to say that what was the post office? In COVID period also, postman used to come to my house and I'm so thankful to him. Buy 100 postcards, keep the 100 postcards with you and go to any senior philatelist. Ask him, I want to make a collection without the cost. Philately also pays you.
Handling mails in a different format. They could have their own network of postal operations. So what was the system in Karnataka?
So Mesu Ranche was the system started by King Chika Devraj Vadyar.
So artificial intelligence is going to complement Philately.
Yes.
Hello and welcome to the India Post podcast. Today we are talking about Philately and stamps in Karnataka, and I am in conversation with Mr. Sushil Mehra, a senior philatelist from Karnataka, who is the president of Karnataka Philatelic Society, which happens to be one of the oldest philatelic societies in the country. Sir is also a coin collector, a book collector, and a picture postcard connector. Sir is a businessman by profession, and we are very happy to have him with us. Sir, hearty welcome to you to the podcast. Sir, to start with, I would want to understand, and our viewers want to understand, how your enthusiasm for Philately started. Please tell us about your journey.
So long time back in 1969, when I was in Delhi, so there was a exhibition on Gandhi Century. I went with my father to see that exhibition. So where I was very surprised to see a big one counter was there and a big queue was there. Everybody was standing there. I said, "What is this?" They told me this is a India Post, a small post office at the exhibition ground, and people are buying the stamps on Gandhi. So along with my father, I stand there along with the queue. So I bought the 4 stamps on Gandhi as well as a first day cover of were there from the 1969. That was the first piece of the philately or of knowledge which I got it there. But I bought the 4 stamps as well as first day cover, but I was not knowing what to do it. So then I brought that first day cover and got it at my home. So I keep on kept it with me, but unfortunately nobody was in my home was telling me about that. So next day I was just sitting in my corridor. The postman came to my house for delivering some letter to my grandmother. At that time my grandmother was sitting outside because my grandmother was a pensioner. She used to get a money order. So I asked the postman, I said, "What is this?" So by chance, that postman was Sadarji and he was working in Philatelic Bureau, Delhi. He told me this is a stamps, this is a collectible item. So we collect these stamps. From that day onwards, I able to know that the stamp collection is there. And that gentleman, the postman, taken me to the Philatelic Bureau of Delhi, helped me to buy a few more stamps, and that's why today I am a collector.
So that is very interesting, sir, which indicates that there is Gandhi in your journey, and there is a postman also in your philatelic journey, which commenced with that stamp. So please tell us how your rapport with the post office even today, how is it going up?
See what happened. The post office is a very important for me in my personal life as well as my professional and business life. See, today everybody is talking about courier and email and all that. I am doing business since more than 50 years. Every day we wait for a postman to come so that he can bring a letter for us. Sometimes we get a letter by we get quotations, we get tenders, we get correspondence. See, in 1969, or you can say up to before email invention or a digital age started, the postman has played a very important role for the business people as well as the personally. If post office is not there, I feel there was no communication. In India Post Office and railways as well as Survey of India, these are the 3 very important post departments are there of post independence or even pre-independence, railway, rail, mail, as well as uh, Survey of India. If they were not there, so the communication system will close. India Post is the major source of communication yesterday, today, and tomorrow also will be India Post will be the communication for business, personally, for everybody.
So apart from Philately, do you still have any rapport with the postman or the post office? Do you still go to the post office?
See, I tell you one thing, very simple. All philatelists, by default, they have to open a post office account. So they open a PDF account. Then where with that they will get the latest new post stamps. But what happened? I'm somehow I was so fascinating from last 30 years, or you can say about 20 years, every day not past when postman doesn't come to my area or to my business place. Every day there will be a post from others. If nothing is there, every day I try to see that I post one letter to myself so that I get a postman comes to my place. And you will be surprised to know when in COVID period, people used to say that what was the post office. In COVID period also, postman used to come to my house, and I'm so thankful to him. And we were not able to go to post office. I used to give my envelope with the address and tell him to post speed post. So I will tell you one thing, in COVID period, I was doing the research on postal items and all that. But the postman and the post office communication was very active, and definitely they were the true warriors. Not a single day my serving post office never stopped, and they were selling post office. They were speed post counters were open. Okay, selective hours, but postman used to come to my home, take my letter and post.
So that is very fascinating. Out of curiosity, did you post your letter for today?
Yesterday, before coming, I told my office boy to post today a letter to. He says, what image you want?" I said, "You put the GPO image on that because I'm going to GPO. So and as soon the function will be over from GPO, then again I'll go down. And today I got a permanent pictorial cancellation Danna Vidhan Sada and going to post today also from the GPO counter."
Yeah, true spirit, sir. True spirit of a philatelist. I mean, I think the generation which is coming up must really learn from you. So going forward, right into the topic, the philately and stamps in Karnataka. Let me know, as a student of philately who wants to learn from you, I would want to understand what philately is.
Philately is very simple. You don't have to go to any school, college, or do that to become a philatelist. All you have to do it: go to post office, buy a stamp, buy envelope, put a stamp on that, write your address, and write a small letter, insert in that, and wait for the letter to come. When the letter will come back to you with a stamp, and then you become a philatelist. How? When the letter will return back to you, you will find there is a stamp, and plus there will be a two cancellation. Cancellation means the post office will deface the stamp with the post office from where it is posted, and the delivery postman who delivered to you, you will get two cancellations, one envelope, one stamps. You are a philatelist.
That brings me to my next question. Since you have been mentioning about the post stamps and the date stamps, what we see on the postage stamps, I would want to understand: is it just the stamp, or what are all the collectibles, or what are the items which are collectibles and which form the art of philately or the hobby of philately?
It's a saying is that post office dust is also collectible. I will explain you how. See, whenever you go to the post office, you will get as a there you will get the money order form. Money order to send a money. It's not the transfer. If you go to the post office, they will send you a. If you don't have an envelope, you can buy an envelope. If you want to write a letter, simple one, you can buy a postcard. But when it comes to philately, so what happened in most of the philatelic bureaus, they sell many items which are collectible. The first thing what they sell is the latest stamps, and they will sell the stamps in two forms: definitive stamps and commemorative stamps. Definitive stamps you will get at the counters, wherever commemorative stamps you will get at philatelic bureau. And in philatelic bureau you will get many things. First is you will get a stamp, you will get a first day cover. What is a first day cover? Is envelope having a stamp on that and first day issue cancellation. Then along with the first day cover, you will get a brochure or a folder or information sheet. Again, there is a collectible. Third item we will get from the Philatelic Bureau is uh, permanent pictorial cancellations if that is issued by that post office. Take for example Bangalore GPO. Bangalore GPO also gives you a Vidhan Sada permanent pictorial cancellations. Then from the same bureau, you will also get many items from philatelic literature, picture postcards, old stamps, yearly packets, and many more items. Not then you can go to the any philatelic bureau in India. We have in major cities philatelic bureau. They are very modern. They are digital. You can see they have a very attractive boards. The postmaster and the people will be there. They will tell you what you want to buy. They will explain you. They have albums. They will also show you the stamps which are available. Or if you feel that this is not enough, you can just open a one PDF account and you will start getting the other. So very easy, because anything in philately is a collectible. If even you have many items are in philately in the postal history, from the postal stationery to the thing, many things. Whatever post office sell is collectible.
It was interesting to hear from you, a senior philatelist, that even the post office dust is a collectible. That is a punchline I have to carry from this podcast. So, going forward, philately is known to be the hobby of kings, or king of hobbies, because it was practiced by the kings earlier. How economical can this get? So, what is the most economical
Okay,
way in which?
see, I tell you one thing: in no hobbies without money. Okay, so today's date, the money plays a very important role. But I always suggest people to become a philatelist. It's not important that you have to buy a very expensive stamps or expensive postal history materials. See what happened with the if you want to become economical philatelist. The very simple thing is that first you check in your home whether anytime you inherited something, because if you open your sometime your father, your uncle, your grandmother, or any of your friends, they must have collected few stamps which will be lying in the corner of your cupboard. That is a starting point. Without money you can do that. So that is the without expensive you can start it. The other thing is that philately is not the only you have to buy the costly stamps. The stamps are two type. One is the stamps called mint, one is used. The used stamps are easily available there. In Karnataka Philatelic Society, for kids and children, we make used stamps packets, which we give them free of cost whenever any exhibition or any event or any workshops are there. We give them to collect it there. See, to very simple thing, if you want to become a philatelist without spending, buy 100 postcards, keep the 100 postcard with you, and go to any senior philatelist, ask him, I want to make a collection without the cost. So what you have to buy, only 100 postcards, send those postcards to philatelic bureau all over India, wherever permanent pictorial is issued. Take for example, in Bangalore, you have a five PPCs for permanent pictorial available. First is GPO, Indian Institute of Science, Banagatta Road, National Park, and as well as High Court. So these are the places. And okay, very important. In Jayanagar Post Office, Ashoka Pillar. If you are staying in, go there, you can buy it there. Even other way, I tell you, more easy way to become there. Whenever you all of you have a holiday, buy few postcards, keep in your luggage and handbag. Go to that. Suppose you are going to Kashmir. So when you are going to Kashmir, there's a floating post office is there. Visit that floating post office. Post one letter from that. That letter will come back to you. So very easy way to collect it then. So that's gradually built up the. See, when you start attending Philatelic Society meetings, you will attend some study circle, all of you become there. So this no expensive is there. When we say king of hobbies, hobby is there. But I feel one thing, when I bought the cover of about 50 years back, but okay, be sure, Philately also pays you. If you collect today item, it will also give you a financial reward one day.
Yes, 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 that's for sure. Sir, this is one of the most paradigm shift, if you ask me, because most of the people who are either half introduced to philately or have some information on philately would always be thinking that it is a costly hobby. Now, with your information, sir, I'm sure many of our viewers would be flocking into your office or requesting your help in becoming a philatelist down the line. That will not be a surprise. Now, coming into the subject of Karnataka, stamps on Karnataka. What do you think is the importance of stamps?
See, as very simple thing is about the Karnataka is concerned, we have a there's a booklet published by Karnataka Postal Circle on the stamps issued in India on Karnataka theme. So this book is available at Bangalore GPO. You can, it's a costing very 80 rupees and odd, I think so. You can buy this book. You'll be able to know which are the Karnataka stamps available there, but this is not updated. If you want to update it, you can Google it or you can contact anybody. We can tell you the last stamp which was issued in Karnataka on Karnataka theme was Nehman's, which was released by President of India. It's a miniature sheet. See, as we so know, the stamps are very different type. One is a mint, one is used, one is a commemorative, one is a sea tenant, and another stamp which is called souvenir sheet or miniature stamps. The last one was released on the miniature stamp, stamp. But the most popular stamp of Karnataka is Dr. Rajkumar stamp. I think all of you must be knowing about the sign actor and the legend uh, Karnataka. We have a stamp on Dr. Rajkumar, which is very popular stamp, and not in Karnataka, but even in what you call also all over India as well as the world, wherever the film collectors are there. See, take for example, suppose you want to collect a theme on films. The Karnataka, this Rajkumar stamp will be a good stamp to start with that. See, India Post have released more than 60 to 70 stamps on films. Film stars from V. Shantaram to Dada Phalke, all stamps are available. You can, if you want to make a film as a star there. It's a very important thing is that you when you collect stamps, you always have to collect stamps to make a theme, which is very important. See, you when you bought a first stamp, then what next? Then you have to collect the stamps on theme base.
Acha. Nice. Very interesting, sir. So this brings me to the question: which is your favorite stamp on Karnataka?
My favorite stamp on Karnataka is always no doubt is Dr. Rajkumar. But the stamp which fascinate me is the stamp of Karnataka is on Dr. Vishveshwarya. See, there are very few because this is a stamp on when he was living. That stamp was released in 1960. It was a very beautiful stamp. It's inspire you to become a scientist. He's inspired to become an engineer. These are the some personalities are there of post-independence, which are the stamp. One of the few stamps which really I enjoy in Karnataka is Dr. Sir Vishweshwarya stamp, because this is the stamp which I always, if you are collecting on Karnataka theme, this should be your opening batsman. And no doubt, and if you come to Karnataka, other thing which fascinates me is the Karnataka, when Chandrayaan landed, Karnataka Postal Circle was the first to release the special cover on landing of Chandrayaan. So the next question, what is special cover? The special cover is the item, many circle, if they are not able to release the stamp, so what they do to celebrate that event or an institution, they bring the special covers. So in case of Karnataka is a very famous for the special cover. So when Chandrayaan was landed, that evening itself, Karnataka Postal Circle released a special cover with the slogan, and it was most popular with Philately or a space is one of the biggest theme or most popular theme in throughout the world in international theme, the space. And most of the international philatelists have in a part of their collection this Karnataka special cover. We are thankful to Karnataka Postal Circle to release this special cover and celebrate the historic moment.
So philately is not just about stamps. It's also about the postmarks. It's about the special covers, the cancellations, what we have, the ancillaries we have. So roughly, sir, what would be the number of stamps we have on the theme of Karnataka, considering the personalities, flora, fauna, everything?
See, I was just thinking about 160 to 200 stamps directly or indirectly are connected with Karnataka, from Jog Falls to Mysore Palace or my stamps. So if you feel that, we can always see what happened. In any stamp, take for example of Gandhi stamp. Gandhi stamp is also collectible from the Karnataka point of view, because Gandhiji visited Karnataka many 3 to 4 more times. So definitely you need a Gandhi stamp. So you can, this again, the philatelists are have to be very creative to connect the stamp with that. So you can't say that, take for example, So how to connect the stamp with the there? Take for example Olympic players. The Olympic player may not be from Karnataka, but the Olympics is a national event. For example, for sports people, all there. See, incidentally, what happened? There's no stamp on Anil Kumble, but you know what happened? For a special cover came in that there's a Anil Kumble as well as Advani image was there on that special cover. So what happened? See, Karnataka or India theme. So you can't watertight compartment to say that this is Karnataka theme, this is India theme. India is a great country. Everyone pan India, you can collect any stamp and connect with the Karnataka. Any stamp is
There's
have
a
a
thin
connection.
line of difference between the Karnataka collectibles and the All India collectibles. So for anyone who's willing to start stamps on Karnataka as a collectible, so it's not a very big number. It's less than a 200 is what number they are looking at.
Ah,
So that brings
no,
me
so
to
challenge
my
will be there to collect the old stamps.
correct, sir.
So that
They
challenge
can
will
at
be
least
always there. But
attempt.
see, now your question will be there: how to get the old stamps? To get the old stamps, there are three ways. Are there? Either you go to Philatelic Bureau, and as in these days, e-post also sells. And in local area, you will find some philatelic dealer. Or the best part is that you can do swapping of the stamps. If you have some stamp, you can exchange the stamps. So most good philatelists are swapper, means they swap the stamps. If you're able to swap the stamp, you can collect it. Suppose someone having a stamp of India, other part of Manipur, you can give him your Karnataka stamp and ask him to send the Manipur stamp.
Correct. Sir, in 2024, you have published an exhibit on footprints of Gandhi in Karnataka. So, since we were talking about Mahatma Gandhi in the last stanza, so is there anything you would want to share about
No,
it?
it's okay. What happened, the Belgaum Congress session was celebrating 150 years. So there's a telephone call was from Belgaum Bureau that if anything we can do there. So what happened in Karnataka Circle, we have about 34 covers, 24 covers, which we are released from Khadi or wherever Gandhiji visited or Gandhi movement was there or Khadi flag was there. So I combined all Karnataka covers and a connection with the Gandhiji because in with the 100 years was there where there was a special cover of Congress session. So combining both, I made that one exhibit to show people that Gandhiji footprints were there. Actually, if you ask me, a very important thing is that Gandhi is a very international theme. So in India, the highest number of collectors are after space or sports. If anyone is there on Gandhi, any exhibition you go in India, you will find 3 to 4 exhibits on Gandhi.
Sir, princely states back in the British India time were handling mails in a different format. They could have their own network of postal operations. So, what was the system in Karnataka and how?
See, before Karnataka Indian postal service or imperial postal system taken, we used to have called Mesur Anche. So Mesur Anche was the system started by King Chika Devraj Vadyar in 1672 to 1704, which was replaced by India Post. This is another collectible. You can buy a book on Mesur Anche, which is available at Philatelic Bureau, and it's a very collectible item, very expensive, and very difficult to understand the subject. But again, Karnataka Postal Circle has brought out this book on Mesur Anche. Suppose you want to start with the Karnataka theme, you can start with Mesur Anche and come to the last stamp. But these are very expensive items. But the senior philatelists of Karnataka will help you to collect and inform you about the Mesur Anche. This booklet is available at Bangalore GPO. You can buy it.
So, my attention is somehow drawn to that passport you have been holding, sir, the Philately passport. Can you please tell us about it?
Okay. See, there are two things I have to add about that. See, what happened? See, you must be knowing first thing is that permanent pictorial cancellation. See, this is a booklet on permanent pictorial cancellation. Karnataka have 83 permanent pictorial cancellation, one of the largest in India. So when permanent pictorial cancellations are issued by different bureaus in Karnataka, so CPMG of our Karnataka Postal Circle he said, okay, let's do something creative. So these are the pictorial cancellations of Karnataka, which is available there. So these are the Karnataka Postal PPCs available at a different post office. And before coming to today's evening for the interview, I collected the today's PPC. This is a today's PPC of Vidhan Sada, which is easily available. It's a free of cost. Just buy a postcard, go to the Philatelic Bureau. The person sitting there, he will put the today's cancellation. So what happened when this PPCs are available? So our CPMG thought, why not we have a small passport? As you travel in Karnataka interiors or wherever you go there, carry this one. Go to the nearest, suppose you go to Bellary, you go to Bangalore, go to the Philatelic Bureau, get the this postfall will give you the address. So this is available at 550 rupees at the GPOs. Buy this, keep it with you. Whenever you go to there, as I went today to GPO, I went there. I bought one stamp of 5 rupees of pin code. I put pasted the stamp on the book, and then I went to the counter and asked him to put the today's cancellation. So my passport first cancellation I got it. So when next time when you go to Mysore for a holiday, go there, open the Mysore page, put one stamp on that, get cancellation. In next 2 3 years, if you become a good traveler or you want to go to holiday in Karnataka, I think Karnataka have a more tourist place than anywhere in India. So you will able to once you finish this, you become a philatelist, you become a collector, and you become a traveler and enjoyment.
That is a very innovative approach to encourage philately, sir. Now, going into the details of stamps in Karnataka, we have architecture, monuments, and buildings. We also have flora and fauna, and we also have some festivals which are depicted on the stamps of Karnataka. Any favorites or anything important
Okay,
you would
no,
want to share about?
definitely Mysore Dashara stamp is one of the favorites. And then what happened, our Ramayana and the Mahabharata stamps are there. That also very equivalent. No doubt, my stamp of Mysore Palace, which is very favorite for me. All of you, what you can do, you can go to any post office, wherever my stamp, I think all of you must be knowing, my stamp is the, again, concept which a department issued. You can go there, take the Aadhaar card, take the photo of yours and put the on the left side of the stamp you can put your photograph, and the my stamp is available in different ways. My stamp is available on palaces as well as on greetings. My stamp is also available on wedding anniversaries. So you have any marriage in your house, take the couple stamp, take the Aadhaar card and invitation card, go to the postal office, ask them to put that couple stamp on the my stamp of wedding anniversary, can use it there. So as for my Karnataka stamps, I always fascinated stamps and permanent pictorial cancellations of Karnataka. I know my one of my friend what he has done in Karnataka. He went to all one day. He went to all post offices with there, and he got the post office cancellation of many post offices there. And take for example, you can also very simple. You can collect. There are some post office having a small window, or you can go to the any post office of yours where you find the name is there. Take for example, any post office in the name of Gandhi, you can collect it there. So you can make a collection out of that also.
So, what is the latest trend in philately?
The latest trend in the philately is picture postcards. So picture postcard has taken over there. All that time, picture postcards were not the part of the rule FIP, which is the major after UPU. FIP is the forum who conduct the exhibition for us. Now the picture postcard is collectible and exhibitable. So when last time there was a Karnataka in Bangalore, so there was a exhibits on picture postcards. Myself and my son, we made two exhibit. I have made exhibit on picture postcard, vintage picture postcards of Bangalore. My son made a picture postcard exhibit on Bombay. We both our picture postcard exhibit were awarded gold. So now the new trend is on picture postcards. So you can collect the vintage as well as the now the from last 2 3 years, many circles are issuing the postcards on UNESCO sites, wildlife, on the events of and all those picture postcard. The picture postcard is not you need to be posted or traveled. and without travel, also picture postcard can be used because the study is there on the picture postcard. Whatever printing is done, when printing is done, what is that? The picture postcard is the new trend in the philately.
Sir, that almost brings me to the last few questions I have left for you. In the era of artificial intelligence, whether it is competing with philately or it is complementing?
No, no. Uh, See, the technology plays a very important part in any forum in coming there. In today's date, also you will find that even in postal circle, also technology and social media as well as digital. Even our prime minister also wants a digital era should be there in a postal service. Our CPMG as well as many people are working to see that the digital presentation and digital use is used in post office working and all that. So AI is going to play a very important role in philately also, because the AI will do going to be a tool for you. Suppose you want to identify the stem. If you show the image to any of the tool of any of the sites, the AI will tell you the stamp is which country, what is the face value of the stamp, when the postal stamp is issued, and at the same time, after getting the stamps, or you want to make an exhibit, AI will tell you. You can go to the AI and ask him, "I want to make an exhibit on space. What should be the title? What should I use the stamps? How to make it? What should be my plan?" Because to make an exhibit, you require a plan. AI will tell you. But again, what happened? The caution is always there when you are using a technology. Your knowledge, your common sense will play a vital role in that. So you can't be dependent 100%, but that will supplement to you make your exhibit more attractive and more readable.
So, artificial intelligence is going to complement
Yes,
philately
correct,
as a
correct.
hobby in the days to come. Sir, last but not the least, what is your message to our audience? Being a senior most philatelist we have seen, and with so much of expertise and so much of enthusiasm you have, and the kind of rapport you have with the post office and kind of respect you possess for the post office,
See,
what
it
do
is
you?
always saying, if you want to bust the stress, so join hobby. So philately is the hobby will give you a kick and you will not have a tension. So if you collect stamps, your knowledge will increase. You will spend less time on gadgets. You will spend more time with your family, and you will discuss with that. In my case, what happened? Myself, my son, my granddaughter, 8 years, our full family is on a philatelist, and my message will be all of you will be there. If try to get some stamps, the last message will be there. Nothing you have to do it. Please go to the post office, post a letter to your friend, or open your old boxes. Be sure. Always people, why we have to go to post office? Be sure it is the post office which has given your passport to you. It is the post office which has served you Aadhaar card. In today's date, without Aadhaar card and without passport, and different department has issued you Aadhaar card and passport, but who delivered you at home? It's the India Post.
Thank you so much for all sharing so much of information with us, sir. It has been a learning experience for me personally, and I'm sure the audience here and the viewers who will be witnessing this podcast will be highly benefited from this podcast. And as I was already mentioning, there is a paradigm shift in the understanding of philately and how anybody can economically inculcate philately as a hobby. So with that, we thank you wholeheartedly for accepting our invitation and joining us in this podcast, sir. It was a pleasure and an honor to be hosting this.
Thanks for provoking me and asking good questions.
So it's
Thank
a
you
pleasure.
very
It's
much.
always a pleasure. Thank you so much.